cardio. I don't know who needs to hear this, but sometimes it's not about motivation. It's literally, you need to just get your ass up and do it.
Get your ass up and work.
That's what it was for me. So I'm proud of myself because here we are, we're in the car, like we're going, we're doing it. Let's go. Just like that, I made it. It's honestly so annoying sometimes when there's like a certain goal you've been trying to like do for a while and then you finally do it and you're like, wow, that wasn't so bad. And I find like that is a really common thing actually. Your brain just makes you think like it's gonna be like, I don't know, so much harder than it actually is. And then once you finally do it that first time, you have to really just like recognize and tell yourself like, okay, look, like that was not nearly as hard as you were making that out to be, or like as miserable or whatever, because now I'm here and now that I'm at the gym, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go do 30 minutes on the stairs and it's not a big deal. About halfway done, the 15-minute mark. I've been like between level 7 and 8, pretty much on level 8 at this point. Obviously sweating. This time I set a calorie goal for myself. I usually will set also like a floor goal that just helps me make sure I'm working hard each session. So for example, let's say one session I only do like 110 floors, but then a different session I'm at like 140. Those are two different intensities, right? So this time I'm setting a calorie goal for myself to reach by the time I hit 30 minutes. It's just a metric. Don't put too much like emphasis on how many calories you're burning during a workout necessarily. You want to feel like you're working hard. Oh, I did it. 30 minutes done. It was hard, of course, but not as hard as I thought it would be. I hit 125 floors. After the halfway point, I put it up to like level 10 for a lot of it. Did level 8 and 9 a little, but mostly level 10. So we did it. Cardio for the day is done. The plan now, I have to go run some errands. Jesus, sun is like right in my face. I really can't complain though. I'm really happy that the sun is shining. There's literally not been like one sunny day for like the past 3 weeks in Michigan. I want to share like a little bit like more in depth about what my goal is for 2023. But one thing I have come to realize about myself is I'm really good at setting goals and like not being afraid to be like, oh yeah, like I want to do that, like something that's hard or difficult or scary or something I've never done before. But lately, and I feel like especially this past year, which this past year has been really difficult for many different reasons, I have not held myself accountable when it comes to actually reaching those goals. I somehow can usually still make them work, but I don't know, I just feel like the level of expectation that I ideally have for myself has just not been there this past year. This light is horrible. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, this is not better. It's still ridiculous shadows on my face, but I can at least see a little bit better. So we're gonna go with it. But basically, like, I feel like, especially when I was in college, and I'm not trying to like compare like me in college to me now because I'm not the exact same person, right? I know I'm a different person, but there are certain qualities I had in college that I loved about myself and that I feel like have made me into the person I am today. And just the past year especially, I just have not demonstrated those qualities to the level of like expectation that I have for myself. It's been eye-opening, I guess would be the word I'd say. Just when you like actually are honest with yourself and you're like, no, like I could be giving it more, or I'm not following through with the things I said I would do. It's like in the moment, and that's the tricky part, is like in the moment, like even this morning when it came to showing up here to do cardio, in that moment of when my alarm went off, I was like, oh, like you just want to get back into bed. And that's kind of like the double-edged sword of working from home and having like such a flexible job like I do, which I'm so grateful for. I would not want to work any other type of job, but it does, in my opinion, make it harder to hold yourself to certain standards and stick to a certain schedule, because you really do have all the time in the world to get it done, right? If I didn't do my cardio this morning, I could do it later at noon, or I could do it in this evening at 7 p.m. I could, but was I, or have I been doing that? Not consistently. And just this past month, I've been traveling a lot too. So with all that being said, I'm just ready to get back onto a more rigid schedule. And I think people hear the word rigid or strict and they look at it as a bad thing. But me being a type A person, I actually feel like I do strive and thrive. What would be the word? Thrive? I thrive when I have like my day basically time blocked. Like, okay, I need to do this from this time to this time, this from this time to this time. When I was a senior in college, that was probably the busiest, most jam-packed schedule I have ever had. And I was my most disciplined. I followed through with everything. I was doing good in school. I always showed up to rehearsals. I was lifting 5 days a week and doing cardio 5, sometimes more times a week too. So it's just like, I know it's possible. I know what I'm capable of. And there just comes a point where you truly get fed up with your own bullshit. And it's up to you to make the change. So I'm saying this to myself, but also for whoever out there needs to hear it. If you're anything like me, you have the answers. You know what to do. This is literally my profession. This is what I'm educated in. This is what I have years and years of experience in. Not to say that I can't still learn, of course, but like I know I have enough information and enough answers to be at the level that I want to be, right? And I think something I've also been thinking about is, if you want better than average or higher than average results, you have to put in better than average or higher than average work or effort, right? If you're putting in like an average level of effort, you're going to get average results. And that's, in my opinion, that is just truth. When I look back to what I was doing my senior year of college, I was putting in more effort than, let's say, your average person. So my outcomes and my results reflected that in comparison to this past year. Not to say I've been like totally lazy, haven't done anything. I've done some, right? But if I'm being 100% honest, I'm not happy with what my body looks like right now. I feel like I want more, and I want to feel more confident. And I know people will be like, oh, you look amazing, da da da. That's great, thank you. But like, I also care more about my own perception and my own opinion of myself, if that makes sense. Because I have to live up here. I know that our thoughts don't necessarily automatically change just because you might change your body. But for me, I know I will feel better about myself and more confident if I'm following through with the things I said that I was going to do, or when I'm actually showing up for myself on a consistent basis, not like 1 week here and then, okay, 2 weeks kind of like slacking off, and then, okay, now we have another strong week, and then like that for me. And that's okay if that works for you. I know so many people feel okay with that, but me, I really want to get into, and I'm going to get into a more consistent routine, not only with training and cardio, but with my nutrition as well. So that means less eating out for this girl. But yeah, that's just a little life update. I have so many more life updates, I feel like, which is actually a big reason why I wanted to get back into YouTube, because I personally have been watching longer form content, YouTube videos, more often than I'm on like Instagram and things like that anymore. Instagram is just so frustrating to me, because I feel like actually this year with content, I feel like I did a pretty good job with that and creating content and like getting outside of my box, trying new things. But it is something for Instagram specifically, I feel like I put in so much effort, and you don't see a big, like you don't see that reflected in like the results, I guess, right? So for 2023, I am putting my efforts elsewhere into YouTube, and I want to do more vlogging like this, more sitting down, talking with you guys, answering questions, taking you along with me for my training, whatever it is, doing Q&A videos. So let me know what you guys want to see, and it'll help just give me ideas. I already have some ideas, so I'm just excited to see what this next year will bring. And I'm not like totally leaving Instagram, but just changing up the ratio of where I'm putting my effort when it comes to content. And anyone out there who creates content, you will know exactly what I mean. So yeah, I'm excited for the year 2023. 23 is like my favorite number. That's my like anniversary date. It's just, I feel like it's even just like my family's number. If anyone knows Michael Jordan, one of the basketball legends, that's why we like 23. It's also my dating anniversary. So I don't know. I have a good feeling about this year. I made my first meal. It's just some avocado toast with a whole egg on each slice and some egg whites. Then we have the avocado and then a little bit of low-fat cream cheese underneath. I have this latte, oat milk latte from Starbucks, my water, and yeah, my first meal. It's done. I'll put the macros for this meal on the screen. Honestly, this is a little bit lower in protein than I like to be for my first meal of the day. It's about 25 grams. I usually like to be closer, like at least hitting 30 for breakfast. But I'll just have to make up for it at some other point during the day because I really wanted avocado toast today. So we'll just make it work. All right, I'm done eating and it's about noon, just past noon, which means it's time to do check-ins because check-ins are due at noon. So gonna go get those done for the day and then just probably do some other work stuff, content things. We have our challenge coming up soon for DBFT, so I'm gonna brainstorm some content ideas for that, and then I won't be doing my workout till a little bit later, but I'm trying to decide if I want to go like this evening or if I want to go like late afternoon. I want to go late afternoon because I want to like record it for you guys for this video, so we shall see. Okay, check-ins are done, but have to show you guys what just came in the mail. It's a big deal because, first of all, the set is from Petula. It's the waffle knit set that just released on the 26th, the day after Christmas. And I am affiliated with them, so if you ever shop with Petula and you want to use my code Leah, it will save you some money at checkout and it supports me. But I had to share, it's funny. I'm glad it actually came fast. I'm glad it came because Brayden kept talking shit because I kept wearing my other color, the ginger snap color. I was wearing it like every day and he was like, you keep wearing that. I was like, yeah. Benny, come here. I was like, yeah, because it's comfortable and cozy. And so I ordered another color. This is the charcoal color. It's like a really, really dark gray. Come here, Ben. I'll show you. Come here. Come up here. Okay, this is Benny. This is my mom's puppy. For anyone who doesn't know, we are currently staying with my mom, but we are actually moving in February. So I'm not sharing like publicly where yet. No particular reason. But yeah, gonna be moving and finally gonna have our own place again, which we are super excited about. The gym is like low-key busy right now, but I'm warming up, doing some like abductions, and then I'm going to move into hip thrusts first.
feeling myself. Feeling myself.
Just did 2 warm-up sets of hip thrusts. I'm working into my working sets now. So now I'm like really trying to push the weight a little bit heavier. My warm-up sets is literally just about getting even warmed up so that then when I'm in my working set, those reps are just even more like higher quality repetitions.
Face on numb. Face on numb. Face on numb that I can see. All this love is hitting me. Baby Jesus, talk to me. For the smoking no more. Face on numb that I can see. All this love is hitting me. Baby Jesus, talk to me. For the smoking no more.
I honestly hate hip thrusts, but given the goals that I have for 2023, it's a movement I need to just get more confident with and practice on a regular weekly basis. Because really, you can't expect to get better at something if you don't practice it. So that is a big goal of mine for this year. Really just getting more muscle on my legs in general. I naturally hold more of my fat tissue on my legs. But as far as muscle goes, I do gain muscle pretty good in my quads, but glutes has always been like a weak point for me. So really working on that this upcoming year, pushing it hard, see what I can do. this little honesty moment. I do not feel super confident and good about my body right now, and like even just taking off my t-shirt was just like, just feel uncomfortable. So just a reminder, like if you have those feelings and those thoughts, it's, I don't want to say it's normal, but many people have those same thoughts, and I think just remembering like why you're in the gym in the first place and why you are prioritizing your health can be like a good reminder in those moments, because it translates to just that everyday confidence that I think most people want to have. So just use it as fuel to keep going, practicing all those healthy habits, not only physically but mentally, emotionally as well, so that you can just inch closer and closer to feeling more comfortable and confident within your own skin. And confidence goes much further than just how your body looks. I just feel like I need to say that, but it definitely helps, at least in my opinion, to feel good about what your physical body looks like, which is more than just that though, right? Our physical bodies are reflections of our mental state, our nutrition habits, our sleep habits, our stress levels. So it's always more than skin deep, and I think that's why I find a lot of confidence with what my physical outer appearance can look like, because it's a reflection of so many different things.
Call me Bucky, lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no morals, I'd be menacing. How about nigga rapping conscious but he ignorant? How he find the hood but still gon' go legitimate? How he fuck a bunch of but they still respect the women? He still rollin' in Sonata, he just got the windows tinted. Homie stab me in the back and that can never be forgiven. And my palms been itching, man, I like your superstition. You can't have my phone number unless we running up the digits. Let me meditate, I just need a couple minutes. Tryna lowball me, my cojones to the big ass. When I get high, I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like Brian. Yeah, I'm headed to the Bucks, then I'm ballin' like yeah. I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like bruh. When I get high, I meditate, then I celebrate. Tryna get the cake, I don't take a break. Yeah. Wait, grew up in the 90s, we was watching Ricky.
That completes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment below if you want to say hi. And I'm just really excited to continue to bring longer form content, YouTube videos, things like that to you guys this year for 2023. So I'm excited for you to follow along. See you guys in the next one.
Yeah, I'm headed to the Bucks, then I'm ballin' like yeah. I ain't looking at the clock, still ballin' like bruh.